Well, California drivers bracing for higher prices at the gas pump as a result of some recent decisions made by the state's government. But we don't know by how much yet because the state agency involved is refusing to release an estimate.
And now one state lawmaker plans to file a bill that would repeal that action. KCRA 3's Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala joins us now with the latest effort to try to bring these costs down in California.
Well, Edie, less than 2 weeks after the California Air Resources Board voted on updates to what's called its low carbon fuel standard program, a Republican state senator is pushing to officially roll that back. State Senator Brian Jones said when lawmakers return to Sacramento, he'll file the legislation because of the likelihood those new standards and other state policies will raise gas prices. Those updated clean air standards go into effect in 2025, and the Air Board initially said it could mean up to an immediate 47-cent increase per gallon of gas. This is not a new tax, but the oil and gas industry will have added costs, and those costs will be passed through to customers. Jones also has concerns about other costs associated with the closure next year of the Phillips 66 refinery in Southern California and new rules around fuel storage that are in the works for the oil and gas industry.
The bill that we're going to put in is going to recall. It's a very simple bill. It's going to recall a lot of these regulations and get us back to a basis here in California that's reasonable, that protects the environment, but also protects the economy and protects my constituents' pocketbooks from these. The bottom line, these regulations that the governor is passing are untested. We don't even know if they work.
Now, Jones also mentioned a brief analysis released by the University of Southern California's Marshall School of Business. It estimates Californians could pay up to an extra $450 total at the gas pump next year because of state policies. In response, on the social media site X, Governor Newsom's office questioned the validity of that study, noting the author admitted there is no methodology and was on the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's payroll. Back to you.